We've got ourselves game number 4 between Neeb and HeroMaRinE. As per usual, the score will be displayed for anybody watching as a VOD later on YouTube. The score is going to be displayed at about 1 minute. So on the top left hand side here, we've got ourselves Neeb, who is a Protoss player, not currently on any team. His name is Alex Sunderhaft, 19 years old, from United States of America, a very young player indeed, and doing quite well so far to be in the round of 16. His opponent is going to be HeroMaRinE from Germany. 3355 3535 3535. Fantastic. That's a good message right there. It's a good words of encouragement from Neeb. His opponent, HeroMaRinE, playing Terran on Team mousesports. His name is Gabriel, Segat, 20 years old, and as I said, he is from Germany. Okay, so scores are going to be displayed at any moment now. If you are on YouTube, please go see the previous games if you have not done so. Of course, guys, any likes and shares of my videos, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Everything is appreciated at this point. My channel is very small, and I hope to grow it very, very much in the near future. Now, at the moment, we've got ourselves Neeb on 2, HeroMaRinE on 1. So this is, of course, match point once again. If Neeb wins it, he moves on to round of 8. If HeroMaRinE wins it, he moves on to game number 5, not quite round of 8 just yet. Okay, so let's see what we've got ourselves. A very, very early expansion here from Neeb, not really doing anything special, going straight for that Nexus and blocking off at his natural. Now this, of course, is the map with the fairly odd third location here, where it's semi-safe, but I think versus Terran, it's not that safe, since Terrans utilize medevacs quite a lot. But we'll see exactly how this is going to progress here. It looks like a second, or it looks like the command center is already coming out here for HeroMaRinE, so going to be quite an early expansion. And there's that noise. I swear, it's such a creepy noise, you don't even know what exactly it is. It's just some sort of creature. I mean, it is some sort of jungle, so I mean, Starcraft 2 is known for having all sorts of weird creatures in it. So looks like HeroMaRinE being very, very wary here to make sure he does not have any funny situations going down. Or of course, he could also be going for his own funny little situation here, but hopefully it doesn't keep this SCV here for too long, because of course it is not mining, it's not doing a whole lot. Now the Adept is halfway across the map at this point. Let's see, will he manage to do anything. Now, as far as I know, Adepts will absolutely destroy Reapers in a 1 versus 1. And yes, they do. So Adepts are a lot heavier. They do, well, they are light units. They do a lot more damage to the Reaper. And there we go, taking out the Reaper. That was actually quite an unfortunate loss for HeroMaRinE, because he lost the Reaper so early without really doing anything with it. Now he puts on the psionic shift, gets out of there safely. I think that he would have actually been fine to get past those Hellions for a little bit, but deciding to be safe just in case, doesn't want to lose it, just like HeroMaRinE lost his Reaper. And Hellions are now on the way. Now I noticed that in recent times it doesn't seem to be the case that Terrans in general are not building a whole lot of Hellions. If anybody does know the reason for that, please let me know in the comment section, because I don't know why that is. I remember back about 2 years ago, starting off with 4 Hellions and rushing them into your opponent's base was a huge thing. So we've got the 4 Hellions here, but they're just floating around the map, trying to maybe catch out an Adept or something, whereas in the past they would just run straight into the opponent's base, and if there's no block there, even if there's a block, like this is light units right now, 4 Hellions could actually break through that quite easily. So I suppose it might be a meta shift, it might just be something that they don't do anymore, but there we go, 4 Hellions straight into the base, actually calling me out and making me wrong, of course, but this does get spotted. Gets 1 probe already. Will he get more? Oh, nice pick off there, and all of these probes are just lining up perfectly for those Hellions, and at this point 10 probes destroyed and more being taken out here. This is an absolute massacre of probes, and will he manage to escape out of here? I think that he just might, with 12 probes destroyed here for HeroMaRinE, and that is a big amount of damage to get done. So now he is about 9 workers ahead himself, SCVs in his case. 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 9 And he's gotten himself a pylon warping in a few units here. So Neeb going for that counterattack. Feeling confident that he can defend off against these Hellions at this point. Now one of these Hellions is very, very low on health. And this one Hero Adept, look at him. Managing to destroy 2 Hellions already. This is actually quite a big deal already. Managing to destroy off 2 with just 1 Adept, just not focusing onto that. But of course did lose 9 probes here, quite a big deal. And at this point, look at this. We've got ourselves the counterattack from Neeb, taking out a lot of SCVs here as well. 14 taken out already. He's running straight in here. The depot not being allowed to be brought up. And the SCVs are also involved in the fight now. This is a big deal. You notice when your opponent has to pull off so many SCVs and actually throw them into the fight and lose them, that it's not going well. 25 SCVs and oh no, this is an absolute massacre right now. 29 SCVs. This is the biggest amount of SCVs I've seen taken out in one go in a long time. And I think he will be just fine here in terms of continuing this push. Of course, Neeb doesn't really care a whole lot about losing these 2 stalkers. They've already done all the damage that they need to do. 30 SCVs destroyed in one engage like that. It wasn't even that big of a force moving into his opponent's base, but of course the lack of a block at the natural just doing so much damage. That hurt him quite a lot, but of course it is only payback for what was done on his own base. So more SCVs getting taken out here. A few adepts are in position. It is a total of 7 adepts in the natural expansion, of course preventing any sort of mining over here. So right now we've got ourselves Neeb on 2 bases. He did resaturate the natural, but of course had to pull off a little bit from the main. But still he is ahead on his in my opinion, the way it looks right now, he's ahead on economy. Doesn't technically have a better economy because Terrans are sneaky with their mules, but taking out the tank here, there's more SCVs taken out, and I think that this is just, it hurts me to see how many SCVs are getting destroyed here. Of course, a good defense by HeroMaRinE, but how long can he survive here with all of these adepts in place? All he's making right now is Marines, and it's not going to end well if he has to keep making Marines against adepts, because he pumps out 1 or 2 Marines and they instantly get one-shotted by adepts. It's just not the way you want to be playing your game. And GG has been called. Neeb takes game number 4, and with that he's going to be moving on to the round of 8 in this World Championship Series. So that was pretty much that. 4 games is all it took Neeb to win this series. Quite a good one. I did enjoy that one quite a lot. So we'll end this series